So in track, there was always an element of, from the moment of when you're injured, what can we do that's close to that sport as possible? And I always like in my rehab approaches to use drills for that, because I think actually in a rehab process on a muscle injury, I bucket drills into like what I will call like low strain, moderate strain, and high strain drills. And I'll use them then to get fast limb movements and exposure to, I guess, the demands of speed while still being able to protect the tissue and rehab it accordingly. So I'm not having this really prolonged period where they don't experience high velocity movements. And rather than it being a sudden spike and sharp increase right at the end of their rehab journey, it can be more of a gradual phased. Well, actually, I have gradually reintegrated the tissue and also maintained the neuromuscular quality of the individual to meet the demands of the sport. Otherwise, we too often get that case of they move well, they had a hammy injury, they're offloaded for 12 weeks, they come back and now they've got a calf-related injury. And it's just a bit like, well, yeah, they've not done any sort of reactive or elastic movements for 12 weeks. Now the calf is deconditioned.
So those kind of top quadrant specimens, they're almost like a used F1 car where the capacity is outrageously good, but there's something in the service history that you need to be aware of.
Yeah, but actually, I think some of it is down to the physiology and what happens when we unload tissues. Actually, when I think of muscle-based injuries, everybody is focused solely around a muscle. But the majority of injuries that we see are now becoming at the musculotendinous juncture or at the actual tendon itself.